You would not feel very welcome here. You would not fit in here probably, because we are a Christian-based community.
A small enclave of 1,500 Afrikaners only in Kleinfontein has denied that it's trying to create an Orania in Mzwanele. MK Party Chief Whip in the National Assembly, Mzwanele Manyi, went on an oversight fact-finding mission on the Kleinfontein community.
We hear that Africans like me, as an example, are not welcome here if you don't subscribe to the culture, the Afrikaner culture. So those are the things that we hopefully will clear for us, that if you don't subscribe to the Afrikaner culture, you're not welcome here. Maybe if you don't subscribe to Christianity, if you are maybe African spirituality, you are a person that does upahla and all of that. That's not the kind of thing that's done here and all of that. So those are all the things that we hear from out there. So we thought, let's just come here and hear from the horse's mouth and be very clear with us as to what happens here. Can Mzwanele Manyi settle in Kleinfontein and so on? So what are the issues? If you just help us, because the impression created is that this is like only an Afrikaner enclave. If you don't subscribe to Afrikanerdom, you are not welcome here. So we're not sure whether that is true or not true. So we just thought, let's just clarify.
Just like in Orania, the community has built a self-sustaining infrastructure, including its own water purification plant and storage system. And their food is produced from the land they own. However, the Gauteng High Court found the settlement to be illegal.
The slogan of this constitution is, which we all support, is unity in diversity, and together we can do more. So that's not a question of exclusion, it's a question of differentiation. And I want you to consider accepting that. Let us rather respect cultural communities that want to be self-sustaining, self-sufficient, but they don't want to exclude themselves from the rest of South Africa.
The chairperson of the Kleinfontein Board of Directors, Rian Genis, alleges that the South African Constitution allows for the development of Kleinfontein. However, the board is strict that all who aspire to live in Kleinfontein must subscribe to the Afrikaner culture and customs, as the culture must be preserved 100%.
Unless you do that, you will not fit in here and you will not be welcomed here, because it's an Afrikaner cultural community. And remember now that we want to protect our culture and build it out. We want to let it grow out. We use boreholes for water. We currently receive 0 services from Mzwanele, except for roads, our roads when I go to work or when we go to work and so on. That's something that Mzwanele delivers to us. But the rest we do ourselves. Refuse removal, everything we do ourselves. And we are very proud of what we've achieved. We're by no stretch of the imagination, to use your word, we're perfect. We're not a perfect society.
When questioned on the dilution of the Afrikaner practices, the board members insisted that their children wouldn't marry outside of the culture. Samkele Masego, SABC News, Pretoria.